So the boogie woogie that I'm going to attach to below the video, why it's essential, right? Why is essential tongue slapping, right? That's obvious, that's what he highlights, but also tongue switching, right? It comes, this is the basic one. So this is tongue blocking, not beginner, but like say a few months in, a few weeks in, you know, you've got your single notes, you can do your major scale, you can play a couple of songs. So you're at the stage where, you know, you're doing the major scale like this. Yeah, maybe not so clean, right? So one time I was bending, this is the issue, right? One time I was trying to bend and maybe posting the odd video sort of thing, or asking people, oh my bend, oh my bend, oh my bend, struggle, right? You know, enough to give up sometimes, right? And someone said to me, he said, here's this thing, get on this. And it is the video in the link. Right, why that's essential? One is because it can help you zoom in on single notes better than just, because that's boring. And where is the test? Whether it is a test, right? Single notes are a test, a massive test. Some people don't get past it. Some people cannot, will not ever play single notes. I've seen it. I've seen it in groups. People have been there for time. Yeah. So if you're playing single notes, then fair play, crack on, continue. And if you as in, you know, not great maybe, but you're getting them, you know, people understand the song, then continue in that direction. But with it, so he put me on this one because my single notes weren't great. Right, so because the test, I believe the test is escalated. The test, which is upon you, right, is escalated because you're having to take your tongue off and back on and then hit more target. Plus, it's fun and it's got a rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 4, 1 and 2 and 3 4, 1 and 2 and 3 4. It's fun, it's great, right? That's why it's essential. Why else is it essential, right? Tongue switching. One of the other chords, the 4 or the 5, it's the 4 chord. So that's whole one, tongue on, and then switch. 1 4 1 4 4 4. So tongue switching from 1 to 4, essential for a tongue blocker who wants to tongue block almost everything. Then the 5 chord, switching 1 and 2. I'm exaggerating with this business. So again, why it's essential is because you're tongue switching on the 1 and the 4, you're tongue switching on the 1 and the 2 if you choose to go down that route. Or even if you don't, right, you can, that was pucker 1 and pucker 1 and tongue block the 1 to play the 2. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I don't switch between, only on hole 1 and 2, so I'm not going to go into switching between the 1 and the 4. No, I don't do that. I only switch between the 1 and, sorry, I only pucker. When I say switch, as in go from pucker to tongue block sometimes, I only do that with hole 1 sometimes, with what comes natural. It's not so much I'm really thinking about it. If it feels easier to pucker hole 1 sometimes, I do. But with this sort of thing, I would do the turnaround. There you go, there's another one. Why is essential with the turnaround? See, I puckered the whole 1. Right, again, essential, you've gone from 5 to back to 2. Well, that's quite a big jump. It's quite a test. It's quite a test. It's quite a training. It's a training song. It's a training exercise. So I hope that's helped somebody. This, yeah, at this stage, because there's, oh, if you watch the video, there's alternative licks and sequences with bends in them. Forget about that if you're if you've just started tongue blocking. Just that, listen, write down the initial thing that he talks about. There's no bends, and so, you know, I don't know, would it be maybe beginner moving on to advanced beginner? Maybe it's not, it might not be beginner as in, like, you know, your first week or two of tongue blocking. No, maybe, because you want to get some clean single notes, you know, where you're like 80% there, but they're a bit messy, and then you want to start something like this where you're tongue slapping, because it's what happened to me. My ability to get cleaner single notes, hit them more targeted, it kind of accelerated through doing this exercise over about 2 weeks, and then picking up and putting down this sort of thing over the course of about a year, and everything gets more fatter, fuller, rounder and better with continuation of harmonica life. There you go, hope that helps somebody.